Say, Drake, I hear you like I'm young. Allegedly. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Cinestro Core. Today, we are locked in and ready to spread hate as we give you our thoughts on Love Hurts, now playing in theaters, plus our reaction to Super Bowl 59, just played on Sunday. It's showtime. Let's get right into it, gang. It's about to be a good one. Hope y'all ready. Hope y'all got your snacks, your drinks, your smart teas or whatever them little candies. I don't know. I'm not in elementary school.
Sweet tarts.
Anyways, sweet tart my ass. Let's go.
Cinestro core the gas. It's your weekly gold mine. Stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. They got the beats. Got those comic spins. I stay tuned in. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. It's good to be back with you guys here to just, revel. We're here in the month of love. We're in the month of Black folks, Black history, and I'm ready to. First of all, before we get into the hatred, I want to go and show some light, spread some real love to the homie Jalen Hurts, our Black History Month spotlight of the week. I was initially going to do Sterling K. Brown this week, but I'm going to have.
But something more gooder happened.
I'm gonna put a hold on that because I love you, Sterling. I want to give you full light, full shine. Jalen just did something that I've been praying on for days. I pray to every God imaginable, God, Buddha, Allah, everybody, and it happened.
The devil himself.
No. That's the devil was defeated.
Evil was defeated.
Evil was defeated on Sunday. Big up. Let's give some claps to the Philadelphia Eagles winning Super Bowl 59. First, I want to give a shout out to Jalen Hurts, Houston native, our GOAT, hailing from
Channelview High School.
I know he's from Houston.
I'm not an Eagles fan. Let me preface. I'm not an Eagles fan by any means. I'm wearing my Texans jersey to represent my team and my city. But
Cowboys.
I will always support a fellow Houstonian.
That's right.
And seeing Jalen Hurts and them Eagles carve the shit out of the Chiefs in that manner.
Belt to motherfucking ass.
I love it. More.
I also watched this game.
Because you know ball.
I know.
Because you know football.
I know everything about
football. It was just. I knew I wanted the Chiefs to lose, but I didn't know I was going to get that type of spectacle. It was so fantastic. And Jalen Hurts, he's 26 years old. Guys, Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl champion. He's leading his team to greatness. Got to give a shout out to our fellow Houstonian.
MAGA Holmes was defeated. Travis KKK Kelsey was defeated. And Brittany Satan herself, Mahomes, was also
Brittany the Antichrist.
First
Mahomes.
of all, fuck Patrick MAGA Holmes, fuck his ugly ass wife, fuck Travis Kelsey, fuck Mahomes' crackhead ass daddy, and fuck his racist ass mama too. All of them. And his abuser ass brother.
Stupid brother.
All of them.
His TikToking ass brother. And also Juju Smith-Schuster. I'm not done. The hate continues. Juju Smith-Schuster, you a bitch. That's why you barely got that damn pass. DeAndre Hopkins, we love you. Come back to Houston where you belong. Do not stay.
Harrison Butker came. Go to the fucking kitchen, bitch.
Whoa. Not too much on my goat. My best kicker.
Go ahead and make me a sandwich.
That's right, bitch. Harrison from the kitchen, Butker, you fucking loser.
Make me
no fucking sandwich. Kicks in the game. How you a kicker? Loser. You get no kicks off in the game, you fucking loser, bitch.
Bum. Hollywood Brown, find a new team. Xavier Worthy, find a new team. Who else?
Isaiah Pacheco?
Retired. Pacheco, find a new team and stop looking like you steal shit. You look like you wear a denim nightgown. You be running like a criminal.
During Black History Month is crazy.
That's wild.
I don't care. But yeah, Super Bowl 59 was a spectacle. We got what we asked for, what we prayed for. The Chiefs have been defeated. Now we move on to a new debate of who the GOAT is. And I would like to say Jalen Hurts should be entered in that conversation because Houston native, that's my boy. We got to represent.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
The game obviously was very lopsided for most of it. We got a very phenomenal, in my opinion, a phenomenal halftime show. A lot of people try to tell me it's not. However, they are incorrect because
those people were
it was good. That they were incorrect. They're completely incorrect.
If you say Kendrick Lamar's halftime show performance was bad, you hate Black people and Black culture. No ifs, ands, or buts. Period. That's it. There's only one type of people who hated that halftime performance, and I'll let you guess who it was.
Them
and
folks,
what they were. and what they
Them
were.
folks. Them folks.
It's exactly what that song is talking about. They
The
not
type
like
of folks
us.
who cheer for the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
what
right.
folks who say we should change the Commanders back to that former team name.
The kind of folks that say that rap isn't real music.
Mm-hmm. So,
Who are we talking about?
speaking of the Chiefs, dynasty over. Praise God. I hope we don't have to see another Mahomes performance in the Super Bowl again. I hope next year. Actually, I'm gonna call it now. Next year, Texans and insert other team name here. I haven't decided yet. We'll come up with that in a little
Texans
bit.
and Lions.
It's not happening.
No, the window is closed for the Lions. It should have been this year.
Texans are making it.
Texans and Green Bay Super Bowl, inshallah.
Enough football
families.
Talk. We're not here for football.
Families. Speaking of Hurts, we're talking about Love Hurts. we let me tell you something, bro. We love Hurts. We love Jalen Hurts.
We love Hurts. Hurts.
I don't know. We're somewhere in the mix on this. There's definitely room for improvement. There's definitely
there's stuff to like.
Start off. I was gonna say off the rip. I'm the only one who hasn't seen that movie. That trailer is dog shit. Is the movie as bad as that trailer indicates?
Half of it,
yeah.
Half. The first half.
No, like it goes from good to bad to good to bad to good to bad consistently.
It's
the whole
all
time.
over the place.
Yeah,
it's like
a lot of dips.
We'll talk about the pros first, because I feel like there's a few pros that need to be
There's plenty of pros.
First of all, I love him in this role as far as the martial arts side is going. His character could have been written way better and developed way better. But as far as him performing the role, solid. He's the right actor for it. He's
great.
Brought what he needed to.
He can be intimidating as fuck at times, and it's not what I expected from.
And look, and we're pro
Ki
Kwan. Look, we know, that he was he was in the Goonies and he did a couple stuff when he was a kid, and then had a really hard time getting work for decades afterwards. Then he won his Academy Award for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Whether or not you like that movie and whether or not the people who won the Oscars for that movie should have won them is besides the point. But he's been working a lot since then, and so I like him. I like his comeback story in Hollywood. I think it's very inspirational. I think it's very warranted. We can get into whether or not the stuff that he's chosen to make post-Oscar win is good or not. And that extends to Ariana DeBose, who is also in this movie, who is also an Oscar-winning actress, who has made dog shit ever since her Oscar win. But again, that's something we can discuss.
She need to fire her agent.
That's something we can discuss later.
Let's talk about that too. So, Ariana DeBose and Cam Gigant, however you say bro's name, Cam Gadget.
You're talking about the main henchman, right?
Yeah. Bro,
he's fucking dog shit.
Two of the most bottom. How do you let Marshawn Lynch outshine you?
Well, let's be real. It's not
charisma.
Hard because Marshawn is really fucking good.
Yeah. He's really
funny. He's charismatic. He carries action pretty well. He's a fucking football player. He tackles someone through a wall.
That's all he needs.
He's got it. He's got what he needs. And this other guy, what's his name? Fucking
Chad Giga.
Gigandinet. Fuck you, retired. Go work at a fucking Lowe's.
I thought he was retired. I hadn't seen him in years. The only good thing that I saw him in was that Never Back Down, that UFC movie, whatever. He was kind of good in that, but other than that, he's kind of ass.
Because he's
this guy's fucking dog shit.
But look at this is Ariana DeBose's. Sorry, we're kind of all over the place. This is Ariana DeBose's filmography post Oscar win. Wish, the Disney movie, which I haven't seen, but people say it's all right. Craven the Hunter, Love Hurts,
banger,
Argyle,
ass,
and a movie called House of Spoils that came out last year.
Come House on. Of ass.
You're an Oscar-winning actress. What the fuck? You know how many renowned filmmakers she's worked since her Oscar win? None. She worked with Steven Spielberg, won an Oscar, and has made dog shit ever since. What is going on? What are we doing?
The roles might not be coming in. It might be a Bruce Willis situation.
The roles are coming in. She's working.
We don't know if it's the right role. Is what we're saying.
Bro.
I don't know,
bro. You need to find a new manager on God.
And look, and I love Ki Hee Kwan. He's doing the exact same thing. He's doing the exact same thing.
I haven't seen him in anything since
Everything Everywhere.
All the bullshit or whatever.
He was in Loki.
Sure, he was in Loki.
Oh, he was in Loki, which was great. Love that.
And it was
He was
it
in
was
Loki.
not,
He was in a
a
show
solid role.
called American Born Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
And watch.
Kung Fu Panda 2, 4,
Haven't seen that.
whatever. Kung
I'm
Fu
sure
Panda
that was
4.
great.
Haven't seen it.
He's gonna be in the Electric State,
What's
that
that?
Netflix movie with Millie Bobby Brown made by the Russo brothers.
Ooh,
Not watching it.
Key, what are you doing?
Zootopia 2. It's like, come on, what are we doing?
You said Netflix movie and Russo brothers, and I had PTSD to Extraction.
I know. I know. I don't know. I mean, it was just.
Please watch our review of it.
I just think it was important to preface the fact that this
The
movie is
false
led
embrace that this movie is.
that this movie
for
has
multiple people.
the leads are 2 Oscar winners.
Mhm.
Oscars, not Golden Globes, not Emmys, not Critics' Choice, Oscars. And their career post Oscar has been subpar at best, just to put it mildly. But sorry, you're talking about the pros about this movie.
No, the pros are the martial arts scenes for sure. The fight scenes go so hard. They're reminiscent of like old Jackie Chan films, like the old Jet Li. Well, not to the extent because the Jet Li's Fearless, all the old like hand to hand, the Wing Chun type shit.
Yeah,
it's not the same, but it is really, really good. It's well done. I like the shots that they do, like when he's like fighting those dudes in the arcade. That shit was crazy. Him versus Raven was insane because Key is like 5'8" or 5'7" or whatever, and this Mustafa is like 6'10". Fucking
who's
tall
Raven?
as shit. Mustafa
Mustafa
my
Shakir.
my brother. Nah, he was going crazy. And then him and Gerardo, tell me if I'm wrong about this. Him and the Ashley girl should be Cloak and Dagger in the MCU.
No, you are wrong. Yeah, I like the martial arts, but their story was fucking stupid too.
It had no consequence to the plot, but it was
it was just so fucking dumb.
You know? But
the duo I liked, it was King and Otis.
Mm-hmm.
They were great.
Marshall,
I need a spin-off. They reminded me of what's their names? Tangerine, Lemon and Tangerine.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Like this dynamic.
The only good thing about that movie,
we need a
Brad Pitt.
We need a whatchamacallit, a King and O spin-off film. No, we need a spin-off series. So I said we need a spin-off series for Tangerine.
The motherfucker from the one who's married to Chloe Deschanel, the House Flipper brothers. He's in this movie.
Yeah, he has a small role.
Bro, he got packed up. That shit was crazy as fuck. I was like, God damn.
but the action y'all said was good about it.
The action was great. I think it was shot really well. I think it had really interesting like design. It was like obviously shot in like real locations. This isn't a fucking green screen movie, which I liked. It's not the fucking volume, you know. It's fun at times. My girlfriend fell asleep. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone.
I'm just saying, bro.
You get you
a number. If you go to Cinemark or AMC, you get you a little drinky drink. You have a good time.
Well, it makes sense that the action was good. The filmmaker Jonathan Eusebio, this is his first movie, but he's been a stunt coordinator on a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, but Chad Stahelski makes good movies, decent movies. Does he
write them?
Movies.
Is the problem?
I think
if this guy was paired with a good writer,
he could do something
could have
good.
been great. It could have like legitimately been great.
Who wrote Matthew Murray, who has known for nothing.
Yeah.
A guy named Josh Stoddard, who also has made he wrote on the Shannara Chronicles. He's a producer. And Into the Badlands and Warrior, which is about
I like Warrior,
which is like big. So he worked on that, and then some guy named Luke Passmore. So
a lot of cooks as well.
A lot of cooks in the kitchen, exactly. So it makes But the director, Jonathan Eusebio, like I said, he worked on stuff like The Fall Guy, Violent Night, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Matrix Resurrections, Bird of Prey, John Wick 3,
said he
I'm
was
Deadpool
hearing
2,
some
Black
bangers.
Panther, Power Rangers, John Wick Chapter 2. So he has a lot of experience, stunt coordinating and doing stunts for a lot of big movies, that are decent to good. So it's really interesting to hear you say that maybe if he had a better writing team or a better writer or
Absolutely.
something better to work with, something could. So he does have the chops, like as a filmmaker. Do you guys think to make something
I think it's shot really well. And obviously, I'm not a fucking dork, so I don't know anything about cinematography. But to me, it was shot well. It looks cool. As the color grading is awesome. It doesn't look like a Marvel movie like post Endgame.
muted and gray?
It looks cool. The action is great. It's frenetic. It's energetic. It feels like watching the action scenes made me feel like when I first watched that episode of The Acolyte before I knew how ass it was gonna be. That's what it felt like to me. I was like, yo, these guys are cooking. And then I heard Cam Giga cunt talk again. And I was like, okay.
His line delivery is bad or what?
Everything about him is bad.
Everything. He said
they put in a
"Get that
UFC
beat."
guy in there to act and nothing else. He didn't fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my thought was like, okay, he's gonna be swole as shit. He's gonna beat the shit out. No, he just dies. Gets packed up, one shot.
Trash.
Yeah,
Trash.
very disappointing. It should have been Walton Goggins. Put him in everything.
Okay.
It would have been great.
What else would you say was good about it? It was just fun.
I
right?
like
it had fun parts, and I don't feel bad that I wasted money on a ticket. I'll be all right.
I like the concept.
It's better than
of the
Craven.
film. Yes, it's way better than Craven because that's not a hard bar to clear. I can make.
But that's my
TikToks
bar
better.
for dog shit this year.
Y'all want to hear the average letterbox rating for Love Hurts?
Let's
movies.
give ours first. Let's give ours first.
Say your negatives, and then we'll go there. I won't get ahead.
Negatives. Let me tell you right now. Script needs work. Shit could have been written way better because, like I said, this is a good concept. This is a solid concept. If you do it right, I know it's one of those tired concepts. Oh, retired hitman assassin type guy trying to live.
We're literally getting one once a month at this point.
Literally,
we're getting that Jason Statham movie in like 2 weeks.
But that's good.
A working
man.
I know. But it's a trope.
Well.
It's a trope.
Of course.
That can be done well.
There's not much. I think that's hard because, like you said, we're getting a lot of these movies, and it's a tried and true concept. You would think it would work, and it's like, how do you improve on something that's like? How can you make it any different? Right? How can you make it any different? You get a good filmmaker who can at least make it look cool.
Just
it's shot cool. It's interesting.
Bring back Bruce Willis.
Exactly, with dementia. Just let him cook.
Let him AI. It's fine.
Not even. Just let his crazy brain, his dementia riddled brain, just see what he does. Let him loose. Bruce. Let him loose on set. See what happens. But no, it's like how can you make it any more interesting? Okay, you cast certain actors, you pair them up with a certain film, but it feels like this. It's like a horror movies, right? They're like, okay, this is going to be a good return on investment, so we just got to put in the bare minimum. We don't really have to write a good or interesting script. People will only come for the action. If the action's good, then it'll pay off. But that's not necessarily the case. You can't just make a movie like this that has good action and expect people to respond positively to it, because what happens in between those action set pieces, right? Are the characters interesting? Is the story good? What else do we have going on? Is there some sort of mystery that's engaging or anything?
You got the property brother being a fucking karate kid.
Exactly.
Bro was in there trying to do some martial arts and
was he really? They had him fighting.
He's like a
his whole deal is he's a black belt real estate agent.
His tagline is like, I'll fight for you.
That's so stupid.
But it could have been done well.
Sure, if it was funny. Yeah.
That's something that I would have expounded upon as a writer. Made them have some type of growing rivalry between during the film. Show him, and then obviously he got dismissed very unceremoniously. But build up to some shit like that. Like, don't just say, "Hey, he's here."
They introduced him, and then
at
the end they reintroduced him and killed him, and that's it. There was no build up.
They said, "All right, cool, boom, get him out."
What else? What else are some negatives? Would you say?
Probably
Sean
do
Astin.
better.
Love the Goonies. Sean, retire. You can't do a country accent.
Oof.
Okay, maybe that's on the filmmakers, but he was miscast. He didn't do good. Not in my opinion. And I love him because I fucking hate Stranger Things, but I love him in Stranger Things.
Really?
and he did boo boo poo poo caca shorts.
He did dookie nuts,
Dookie
like
nuts,
Graham would
squirted
say,
Graham.
dookie nuts.
Who else?
What about the guy who played his brother, Daniel Wu?
I think he did fine. I think
Knuckles.
the script disappointed him.
I feel
Or-
yes.
Yeah, the script. What's the word?
It let him down. It didn't give him
It
much
let
to
him
work
down.
with.
Yeah,
Like he would have been
he
a
did
great
his
villain.
best with what he had.
They kind of did him like how they introduced Michael Shannon's guy in what's it called, Bullet Train. How they're like that shit was so badass. He was fucking spinning the revolver on his head.
The hardest of
the
the hard.
kabuki mask, and then he came and he was just fucking nothing. You know, it felt kind of the same thing. They're like, oh, Knuckles, oh shit, Knuckles gonna fuck us up.
How you get a
And
nickname like
they
Knuckles unless
they
he's
just
hard?
wasted him.
And then he's
You
like,
know, like
you never
yeah.
lost a fight to me, or you never won a fight with me, and then boom, immediately he loses.
Loses.
The fucking fight. Yeah, all right. Make him
Or the
never
fact
won
that
too
they-
many.
Never
that-
beat
they
me
could've been
until
like,
right now when it
he's in the-
matters
in
the
an
most is
arcade.
when
You
you'll
never beat me until the script said so.
Exactly.
They could have
Until the most
They
important
could've been
battle
like,
of your
the
life
fact
is
that
when you
he's
beat
working, he owns an arcade. He owns a whole arcade. They can be like, oh, he
You
likes
know,
Knuckles from the Sonic game, and that's why he got the name. He beats the shit out of niggas every other fucking week, and they could have made something off that, but they're like, nah, his name
As
is
dumb
Knuckles.
as that
It's
is.
cool.
He has such a fun, stupid trait. He's just drinking boba the whole fucking
He drinks
movie.
boba. He
Really?
fucks people up with the boba
Oh, he
straw.
kills people with the straws.
That's so stupid, man.
yeah.
This movie sounds like shit.
Boba,
Sounds like
Boba
ass.
sales, Boba stock
Uber
going
there
up.
and drink while you're there. You'll have a great time.
Okay,
Boba
bet.
stock going up. Boba stock way
Pre-game
up.
love hurts in order to enjoy the movie.
Pre-game
That's
love
not a
hurts.
good. It's not a good look.
It's not the worst movie I've seen. There's good parts. Again, there are
Hey,
things to
hey,
like.
As
about
long as
the
you
movie.
go into it, knowing
Cam
what
better
to,
than
what to
Gigandin
expect.
is not one of them, but
Cam
uh,
cannot act.
Otis
Is that what his
and
name
King
is?
absolutely are.
Cam cannot act.
Cam can't.
Cannot act it. Cam Gigandit. What the
He
fuck kind
cannot-
of bullshit
cannot
ass name is that?
Yeah.
And then, I mean, it's as long as any film is better than Megalopolis and Craven, we're good.
Cam,
Slap some shit
Cam,
on
you know
it.
what he's known for? Here are the four most popular movies on his IMDb, all before 2014. Twilight,
Mhm.
2008. Never
Yeah.
Back Down, 2008. Priest, 2011, and a movie called The Roommate, 2011.
I
ain't seen
guarantee you, he was just an extra or a stunt man. He was not an actor.
He was an actor in Never Back Down and in
Okay.
Twilight and in Priest.
No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
But I mean, that's why he hasn't. I mean, that's why he hasn't really been in anything.
Casting directors used to do their jobs back then.
That's why he hasn't been in anything great in like 15 years,
And he still hasn't.
and he still has. Yeah.
Retire, brother.
Is that all the
Retire.
Yeah.
negatives y'all would say?
He
What would
needs
y'all
to work
rate
at
it?
Lowe's.
Work at Lowe's. He need to work
Yeah.
at. He need to work at Ace Hardware, not even
Papa
Lowe's.
John's.
Work at Ace Hardware, bro. Go do some side
Put the
quests
fries
for
in
the
the
rest
bag,
of your
brother.
life. Put the fries in the bag, bro. Need to.
Rating? It's a 5. I say it's a 5.
I give it that
Again,
one.
Out of
not the
10?
worst movie. Yeah, not the worst movie I've ever seen. Not the
Not
best.
best.
That's
It'll
fair.
be
You gave it
this 2.5 on Letterboxd.
yeah 2.5 on
I gave it.
Letterboxd.
Yeah, I gave it a 3, 2.5 to a 3 on Letterboxd. I think the whiskey was making me feel the 3, but if I watch it completely sober, yeah,
Looking a little rough.
it's looking a little rough. Looking a little rough. Speaking of looking a little rough,
Hold
we got a
on.
movie-
Hold on. I was gonna say here's the average rating on Letterboxd for this movie. It's 2.5 stars. And just looking at the reviews,
People love
looks
it.
rough. No, people are like
People love this movie.
Kihei Kwan, sweetie, you don't
Sheeple.
deserve this. You
Sheeple.
don't deserve this. Everyone's saying he's good and that they were excited to see this, but that
Also, seeing
it's sloppily
Ki-Hee
assembled.
Kwan with a mustache, that activated something in me.
It did. Matter of fact,
I think
when-
it works. He needs
It
to
does.
never shave again. He looked fucking cool.
He looked cool, the mustache.
Cool as
The
shit.
slick
He looked
back-
like, at least he looked like Master. It was incredible.
Oh,
with
nice.
the slick back hair,
Nice,
the
nice.
mustache, and the 3-piece suit.
The
Need it.
suit, yeah, he looked hard as fuck. He looked goofy as hell
Need it.
when he was not a bad guy.
Well,
He
he's
looked hard.
Vietnamese.
He looked
just
hard
hard.
The
as shit.
realtor.
He's
He's
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, just like Master. Yeah, so
Oh, shout out Master. Rest in peace.
he's not dead.
He's retired. Retired. in peace.
Okay. Okay. Whoa. Anyway, so we're saying okay. So Kihei Kwan, approve, disapprove. Would you recommend it? No.
Yeah, why the fuck
I
not?
recommend
Have
it.
fun.
It's definitely one of those watch in the theater. not an
Watch
opening
for
weekend film, but watch and still have a good time. Then
Yeah.
rewatch
Are you
on
an
whatever
Subs
streamer.
member and you have a free ticket? You don't
Go
know what to watch?
Watch it.
Fuck it. Why not? Why not?
I use my credits and I got to watch this one. We watched Companion last week with the off the
Banger.
strength.
Back to back
Watch
dog
it.
shit, bro. You look
No,
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 Companion
it wasn't dog
is
shit.
better.
Companion wasn't dog shit. Yeah,
Companion
Companion
is not bad.
Y'all gonna watch
I told you
Novocaine
this.
too?
No.
Hell
No.
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 Nova ass Kane.
Novocaine
I'm
may
not
Nova
have
watching.
the
shit.
inventor of sex in the movie, but I'm not watching for his bald
Who's
ass.
the inventor of sex?
What's the guy from? What's
Ned.
the name of the guy from? Yeah, Ned.
Ned.
Ned
What's his
from
name?
oh yeah, from Spider-Man.
Yeah, the inventor of sex.
He said, Wolverine. I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, dude,
Get
that
outta
line
here.
pisses me the fuck off.
That movie pisses me off. That trailer came on today.
They're like, dude, get it? He's in the MCU. Wolverine, do you get it?
I got up and went to the bathroom. I was like, I'm not watching this shit, bro. I didn't even have to pee. I just
Yeah,
got
I
up.
will blow my
is-
fucking
that
brains
is
out
great.
in front of all the audience members when that
The
movie.
crazy-
Amber
If I watch that movie
Thunder
and that line
deserves
happens.
so much better, dude.
The crazy part is the trailers before the film. We had like 7 horror trailers, right? We had like 3 Blumhouse.
I don't want to
films,
talk about it.
Woman in the Yard, some other shit, and then Goat M3.
Gerardo's most look forward to movie of the year.
It makes me fucking
And
mad when I see the
freaking-
trailer.
for M3 again.
No, not
No,
M3 again. I'm
Until
gonna watch
Dawn.
that bullshit.
Until Dawn.
Why the fuck is
No.
it called that? It's not the same movie. Fuck.
I got a trailer for some shit called Into the Tomorrowlands or whatever the fuck. Into the Outer Lands or some dumb shit
I
like
don't know what's
that.
happening.
Who's in
The
that?
Lost
Who's in that?
Lands.
I don't know what's happening in the Dallas Fort Worth area, but
Mila
they catering to
Djokovic
somebody
and
else.
Dave
Oh,
Bautista.
that movie looks atrocious.
Ass.
It looks
I'll throw up.
horrific. Honestly,
I'ma watch it.
horrific. Dude, it's
It's-
directed by the guy
it's
by
so
Paul
bad.
W.S. Anderson, her husband, the guy who made all those bad Resident Evil movies.
The only reason Mila Jovovich is fucking working.
I don't know why she only works with him. She's a good actress.
No,
He
the
needs to do
fuck
other
she's
shit,
not.
Branch out.
She is. She was good in The
No.
Fifth Element. She's good in a bunch of stuff.
Ah, fuck off. Some movie that came out 40 years ago.
Yeah, she's not bad, bro. But yes, that
You know
movie.
who's great in that movie? Gary Oldman.
Please watch that movie.
Bro.
That trailer, I swear to God, it looks like, I don't know, dude. It looks horrendous.
You're saying, oh, she did good in a movie in the 90s. The last thing I seen her do is Monster Hunter. She needs to work at Lowe's too.
And
We're done with her.
Dave needs to be in other projects, bro. Like
She need to work at a Forever
He's
21.
not a bad actor. They keep putting him in stupid shit. Like let him do something
Yeah.
good.
You said
I ain't
putting
really
him in.
saddened by that.
He's saying yes to this shit.
It's
Well, he
because I
needs
feel
to
like
be
he's
a
trying
man
to
with
work and do different things. But
I think
like,
it's
give him
pretty.
some
He's made
work.
it pretty clear that he wants to do better work. I mean, he did it with Knives Out. He
Knives
was
Out.
so good. He was really good in Blade Runner. He was really, really good in Dune, both of them. But like, his bald ass got to eat. Baby oil isn't free. He's got to keep that head hydrated. And he's
That
gotta
Ozempic
do-
is expensive.
Yeah, he's got to do dog shit to pay the bills. It happens.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Come
Hey,
on,
at least
man. He
at
deserves
least he's
better.
in movies. You know
Hey,
what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
I'm trying to be in some shit. You know what I mean? I'll be in dog shit. Maybe.
I won't.
I would. Fuck.
I'm in dog shit.
JK,
right
I've
now
done
by
it.
my
I've done
job.
it for. I sure as hell do it for a fucking paycheck.
No, for real.
I've been in some ass for free. I'll do it for a
Shout-
paycheck.
Shout out
Mhm.
Reese's filmography.
If you gonna throw me a bag, you gonna
Big
throw
up
me
my
a bag
filmography.
to be a character named Tyrone who only speaks in Ebonics. I'll do it.
Ebonics is crazy. It's
Oh, during Black History Month. All right. what were you
Speaking
gonna
of
say?
speaking of Black
Speaking of
History Month, a
Ebonics.
movie that's looking kind of rough. Ebonics. We're talking about Captain America, Brave New
Ooh,
World.
our hype meter. Let's go.
That's crazy.
Let's go.
No, speaking of Ebonics and then
Captain America.
uttering Captain America is fucking insane. Jesus Christ. We just
No, no,
reported a hate
It's
crime.
a valid
No.
critique
What?
on
How?
the American the state of America right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just watched Kendrick's performance in the Super Bowl. That was a
Say
good
Drake.
critique of the Black experience in America, bro. We're trying to play the game. Like, I get it, and that's what Anthony Mackie was expounding on this film. And the problem is, Marvel dropped the fucking ball with the
What a
first.
surprise.
the first black-led superhero film since Black Panther.
How'd they draw the ball?
Well, it just
They put
looks
that-
like they dropped the ball.
Mm,
Oh,
just,
yeah,
you
we know
know-
what you're talking about.
I
What?
can't say what I want to say, but I will eventually.
Got it.
I can't say what I want to say.
He's trying to
But I'ma
channel
say
Kanye.
No. No. What I'm trying to channel is that this could have been, from what I'm hearing, this could have been written differently. And we haven't seen it. Mind you, we haven't seen the film yet.
Yeah, it comes out
Hopefully-
this weekend, the
hopefully-
day this
hopefully-
episode drops.
Hopefully this
I'm
this
watching it
film
tomorrow for sure.
proves me wrong. But the fact that like screenwriter or whatever the fuck and discussing film are like, oh, it's mid, these big ass publications like
Matt
either they're
Ramos.
just, ain't nobody give a fuck about that goofy
No,
ass
but-
dork.
Okay, but someone who
rides
actively
hard for this
delays
shit.
his dog shit.
Yes, someone who rides hard for this shit. And
His meter for films, you don't know shit, bro.
yeah,
Okay,
it's fucked up.
Matt Ramos is the least. We're not gonna go on a too big of a tangent, but if you watch cinema, if you watch films and genuinely watch good cinema like we do, do not. I promise. I'm begging. I'm pleading. Do not use Matt Ramos as your barometer for what's good and what's not.
Facts.
Go ask the town drunk. Go ask your local crackhead before you ask Matt Ramos.
What I'm
Ask
saying,
your
the
local
reason-
celebrity,
the reason
the
I
local
brought it,
AMC Stubbs premiere member.
the reason I mentioned him and I
check
say it is
his
because
letterbox.
his kind of barometer for like that good and bad like comic book movies, whether you like it or not, is a lot more flexible. He's a lot more malleable to these kinds of things because he is
goes with the
like a
check
comic
codes.
book fan. You know what I'm saying? But
No.
Pay him this time.
He ain't a comic book fan. This nigga don't know what's going on in Civil War. This nigga don't know what's going on in Secret Wars, the first or second one. You don't know shit.
but
Matt Ramos, this is your open invitation. Come down here and defend yourself. Come to the Cinestro Corps and defend yourself.
with fists,
Black History Month still
we
going
fight
on.
hands out of frame.
Black History Month still going on, big dog. I ain't scared of you. This is the episode of
Matt
hatred.
versus Matt.
This is the hater episode.
Mad
Say
on Matt
Matt.
crime.
Matt on Matt
Say-
crime.
Say Soups. I hear you like I'm young. Say Soups.
Defend yourself. We'll get sued
No,
for slander,
it's
libel, or whatever.
serious. It's serious.
Allegedly.
That's the state of where we're at with these like influencers. They'll see something and they get paid a certain bag, and they're like, "Oh, it's ass. Oh, it's this." That's the great thing about what we
There's
do.
no
here on this
integrity.
podcast. That's the great thing about what we do on this podcast, bro. Not all of us has the same opinion on every single film. Some of us
Until we start getting
don't.
paid, then we're gonna
Yeah,
have
then
everything.
we're gonna be. You're gonna see. Y'all gonna know when the paycheck comes in.
when I
Oh,
have that
shit.
Cartier on,
When you see
You don't see me acting different.
my backdrop change from this apartment to this 5,000 square foot mansion.
the
just
beach,
know-
the beach.
just
See my full sleeves come in.
Just know that money drop. No, but
No, in all
I'm
seriousness,
really
we
stressed
do
about
try
this
and-
movie.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like we do try and
Here's
form
what
our
I
own
found.
opinions, and like
Bitch, shut up.
Shut up, bitch.
we all form our own thoughts on the film.
I won't respond.
Dang.
Sorry, she talked. AI is fighting back. This is it. This is how it begins.
Siri-
Sorry, man.
Siri
Sorry,
want
what
to
was
be
it?
on the podcast so
I know.
bad. We
Seriously.
gonna-
Damn. Oh, attention, now, hungry whore.
son.
Sorry, I can only do that if something is playing.
Oh,
Siri, bro. They fighting
No.
back. They fighting
Speaking
back.
of attention hungry whore, what do we think? What do we think is Sabra?
Stop. We're not going there. What, continue your thought, Matt. What you were saying before
just saying,
Siri
like,
interrupted you.
the fact that we all can form our own opinions on something. There's very few films or shows where we're all like unanimously good. And I think last year it was like Dune and freaking The Penguin. We're all like, this shit's without a doubt good.
Yeah.
Everything
facts.
else, it's been split either down the middle or like one person thinks it's really good, everyone else thinks it's ass because we
Yeah.
can form our own
Yeah, it's
opinions.
either been
We like to
y'all are
critically
right,
think.
y'all are wrong, or I'm right.
No. Chat during Black History
know-
Month, mute him. Mute him.
No, but what I was going to say is that I'm really stressed about this movie because I've heard good things and I've heard not good things in pretty equal measure. I know Graham has said these are nothing but bad things. David's saying he's hearing great things about it, and David kind of has his
David's here in big Hollywood. That's the
yeah,
problem.
yeah. It's his isn't real. He's listening to the big Hollywood. You're right.
He's listening. He's hearing the producers talking.
Big Hollywood.
the money man.
Exactly.
He's influenced by big Hollywood. No, but and even online and kind of like even on Letterboxd and stuff like you're just hearing, you're hearing all these different things. Some people really like it. Some Brandon Davis, for example, liked it. Speaking of pedophiles, Brandon Davis, really allegedly.
Say BD.
I heard you like him. Anyway, it's like he really enjoyed it, and there's multiple other accounts that really enjoyed it, and multiple people that have seen it, and so it's pretty down the middle from what I've seen, and I don't know how to feel about a movie that's that divisive, especially when it comes to Marvel, because what do you how do you
expect? I'll tell you what to expect.
How do you navigate
look at those
that?
reviews and you see, which one of these guys has a business to protect and maybe like wants to get some of that Marvel movie, and then you see what shit butt kicker 99 says on Letterboxd. He's telling you
that's
truth.
who you believe.
He has nothing to gain or lose. He's telling you what he knows. He's telling you the truth.
He's telling you facts.
Yeah. They may be
Speaking
stupid,
that real.
but
You're right.
That real.
he's not
You're right.
biased.
And it goes to what Matt was saying about like comic book media or like people who cover this kind of stuff are just kind of like inherently biased because you don't want to talk bad about the people who are inviting you to the screeners or giving you that bag or letting you interview them and stuff. So it does get kind of complicated. But I don't know, man. We've been saying this from the day the trailer dropped. I'm excited for it. I want it to be good. Just because I think it's going to be like a nice little reset for the MCU. And I think that if we can get Captain America, Thunderbolts, and Fantastic Four all be good, then I think Marvel's right on pace to
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Anthony Mackie, he's black. And audiences won't like that.
Okay.
I love Anthony Mackie.
You were this close.
When Anthony Mackie's doing interviews, he's great. When he's acting, put that boy in the can. Kill him. Throw him away. His ass.
Yeah.
Giancarlo Esposito. Some people may
Don't
see
agree.
this. Some people may see this as a positive. I see it as Marvel doesn't know what to do for a villain. They said, let's get the biggest name. Let's get the guy who people love.
Only
Get
plays
Giancarlo.
villains.
Yeah, and let's get him to play some fucking villain that no one cares about. But also, Red Hulk's the villain. Also, he's also the villain.
But also
They don't know
the
what's happening.
leader.
the leader.
The leader's here too, right?
It's too much going
This
on.
movie, I
This
think
film.
we're dealing with another.
We
too
don't
many
know.
cool
We
situation.
don't know.
How many
We haven't
times
seen
has this bitch reshot?
To my understanding,
4 times. That's what I'm
yes, there was like several reshoots. There are too many things going on in this film. The great thing about the beginning of the MCU, we got single film, and not in the sense that
And
it's like
singular
Iron Man 1.
visions.
It's singular story. Captain America, the Winter Soldier, is like one of my meters for MCU films because it's so well done. It's the Russo brothers at their best making this fucking film. And
I agree, Luis. I agree. I think it is overhyped, but I think it's the best the MCU has gotten in terms of a single.
I will push
story.
back. I will push back. It's
It
the
was
same
the
writers.
shift where the MCU went from, I don't know, it got a little bit darker in tone. We had Guardians that same
Have you
year,
seen the
right?
trailer for this? Have you seen the trailer for this?
No, yeah, I'm saying back in the beginning of the MCU, was we had Iron Man, Thor, what else came out? Fucking Captain America 1, the Avengers, all that shit happened. Then it was like campy, bright colors. Then all of a sudden we went to this darker shift, and that was very big back in. We had what's it called? X-Men First Class came out around
The
that
Snyderverse
same time.
stuff.
The Snyderverse shit was coming out. It was a very interesting time for CBMs in general. So having CBMs, having a movie, and I know I may sound like a glazer, but I really do think that Captain America 2 was a good solid shift. It may be overhyped, yes. However, it is the Russo brothers at their best. It is one of my favorite.
It's not a bad movie. I don't think you can
It's
say
not a
that.
bad movie at all.
No.
And I was told that this is supposed to be a return to that form, but then I'm hearing these reviews. I'm like,
It's not. You can't expect it to be the exact same thing because it's different people. It's a different team making a movie. It's a different dynamic, and it's like
It should
Look,
have been me.
I think the fact that they're trying to depend on that comparison
Mhm.
is even worse
Mm.
because they don't know what they are, and they're just
Sure.
like, it's Winter
Okay.
Soldier. It's so good.
I'll give you that. I'll give you
'cause
that.
people
Has
love
no
it.
identity.
I'll say that I'm glad that it's the same team that worked on Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Although I think that show had a lot more downs than it did ups. I do think that the fact that they have a bigger budget, I do think the fact that they're letting them continue telling that story, the whole Isaiah Bradley kind of through line, the whole kind of like what it's like being not only a black person in America, but being a black Captain America and what that name and what that title kind of means for a black man to hold the mantle, you know, and they have a Hispanic Falcon, Joaquin Torres, and, you know, like the kind of like the racial dynamics of it, I do think are very, very interesting and incredibly compelling, and I really would like to see what they plan on doing with that moving forward. And I think that in the movie, and I think this movie is a perfect what's it called, like place to explore that. So I'm glad that they trusted him and they let them tell that story and tell the story they wanted to tell. And I don't know, man. I think the trailer did a really good job. I'm really excited for it. And I don't know. I don't know why I
you're right.
want this to be good. So I don't know why I want this to be good.
I
Or why I
want
think it's
it
gonna
to
be
be
so.
Because you're part of the
I want it to
woke
be
mob.
good.
Yeah,
I want it to
probably.
be good because I just man, everyone keeps talking shit about how Sam isn't Captain America. He's black. That's
Yeah.
Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
I do
Now I
hate
really
that.
want this shit to succeed. I
Yeah,
want this to
yeah,
be
yeah.
the best. I want this to be the best fucking movie of the year. It won't, but I wish
yeah.
it would.
In my heart, I want this movie to be great. I want people to
Mhm.
accept Anthony and Sam as Captain America, but logically, I know that he's a weak fucking link, and this movie's probably going to be asked because it's been rewritten 4 fucking times, and they're leaning on gimmicky ass bullshit to try to like, hey, we're bringing in Red Hulk, we're bringing in Giancarlo for fucking villain of the week. Like it's just it's boring.
Here's what they should have done. My opinion. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that for after I see the movie because I'm gonna give a better description. But as far as hype, let's see what's our temperature on this film. Where's everyone feeling? Gerardo, what are your thoughts, bro? I know you're an Anthony Mackie hater. What do you think
I'm
about
negative
this
on
film?
it. I'm middling. I know it's gonna be bad.
Negative hype.
No, but like not that I'm like fully.
You know
I'm
it's
saying,
gonna be bad. It's crazy.
yeah, I'm saying I'm not excited. Like I'm feeling negative about it. It's happening. I'm mostly ignoring it. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm waiting for Thunderbolts because that's what I'm hoping is good. But I don't know. Just
Fair,
not excited.
fair.
Not
Damn,
excited.
bro.
Marvel's
tough.
disappointed me too many times, and I fucking hate DC, so I'm really sad about that.
Damn.
That's
Luis,
tough, bro.
what you got, bro?
I'm like a 7 on the hype meter.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. That's what hype is, right? I'm excited for it. I'm not letting any preconceived notions dictate my excitement for it or what I think it's going to be, whatever. I'm going to go into it expecting nothing, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to walk out of it pleasantly surprised.
You're gonna get
That's
nothing.
it, and that's it. And that's all I want. All I want is to have a good time. How you guys feel about Love? Well, not that bad. It's going to be better than Love Hurts, that's for sure. But that's how I'm going to go into it. If I can go into it and have a good time and just be like, oh, there's a little bit of that excitement that the MCU used to bring me, you know, that kind of like if this movie can get me excited for Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, which I think are both going to be much better movies, then I think it's a win. I think it's a win because I think this is kind of serve as like a bridge into like this next phase of Marvel.
Saga. I mean,
into
they're
Mutant Saga. Exactly.
Yeah, they're introducing adamantium. So
Yep.
Yeah,
happy.
exactly. So,
And speaking on that, that's what brings my hype up. I'm cautiously hyped for this film. Very cautiously hyped. I want it to be good. I love Black Panther and Captain America are two of my favorite superheroes in Marvel Comics, and specifically Sam. And I want this to be good for Sam, for Anthony Mackie. However, I know how Marvel likes to meddle with shit. I know how they've been doing there's too many hands in the cookie jar right now. It can turn out to be very, very catastrophic for Sam and for the greater MCU in general. However,
you're right. That's incredibly frustrating because
It
it's
can
like this
still-
movie has a lot. It's like it's already got a lot of like hate against it simply because Sam is black, and you're like, "Fuck, dude! If this movie is bad, motherfuckers are gonna not let
gonna
that shit
tear
go
it up.
forever. They're gonna change that shit. They're gonna like, we told y'all this is what y'all get for making that DI bullshit,
That woke shit.
whatever that woke shit. You know,
this can be a really good film.
It's gonna be.
Don't shoot me, don't beat me up. But like the flight scenes, bro, him in the suit flying around and doing cool shit.
Oh yeah, what does that remind you of?
Hey man, I'm just saying.
say it, Matthew. Say it.
Top Gun Maverick type beat.
Bullshit, bro.
Lick,
Oh.
man. Listen,
Every
man.
Goddamn pod.
shit.
Every
No,
episode.
it's just that trailer. First of all, the trailer of the split screen. Anthony
Incredible.
to Isaiah did splitting and showing the two Americas, and it's cutting to all the different shit going on. Him throwing the shield at some missiles in the air. That's fucking cool, dude. That's cool as fuck. And him tucking the wings and going supersonic. Oh my god, bro, that shit is badass. Then you throw in some dumbass shit. I like. Why are you messing? Why are you
then
messing?
you throw in the fact that he's got the Black Panther, like being able to spread out his
kinetic blast.
Yeah,
bro.
Fuck that.
If you don't
Let him
inject
be
this
Falcon.
nigga right now, if you don't inject this nigga with the serum right now, bro,
Give that boy the
vax him up.
steroids
This film is
now.
anti-vax. I'm telling you. This film is
Take the
anti-vax.
jab.
They said don't take the jab.
I know,
Nah,
bro.
but
I think
overall,
it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good.
This can be a very good film, and I really do hope it is good. I hope all the critics are wrong. Obviously, Matt Ramos is wrong because anything he says is fucking dog shit.
Yeah, anything he says is incorrect. So that's how I know this movie's gonna be good.
Incorrect. We could the whole world can say the movie's good, and he says it's good. Nah, now it's ass. It's dog shit. Don't listen to him. It's doo doo, caca, and butt cheeks. Don't listen to it. But
Kaka shorts.
we'll see how things play out. We'll see how things go with this. Like Louis said, this is going to be the bridge going into the rest of the year with the MCU. I know we're going to have different projects scattered in between there. Like right now, we got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Still haven't watched it. Probably won't.
I watched the synopsis.
Of
Was
what?
it good?
I watched the Cosmonaut Variety Hour on that bullshit.
Of what?
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
I'm not watching that bullshit.
I don't know. And there's other stuff scattered in between. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I got a job. I got bills to pay. I'm not watching that
We'll
bullshit.
see how. If you want a good Spider-Man, you want a good MCU story, go play Marvel Rivals, bro. Don't read that. Don't watch that shit. Yeah, anyways, Captain America. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Speaking of all I gotta say, that is a wrap on today's episode. It's been a pleasure tuning in with y'all or tapping in with y'all, talking about all the cool shit going on in the movies and cinema. Huge thanks to everyone who tuned in. Keep the excitement going by following us on all platforms at Cinestro Corp. No S. We're still trying to get that damn S word to Superman.
It'll never happen.
We're never getting that S until we get super famous, inshallah. We've got an epic lineup this year that you guys don't want to miss. Like we said, Thunderbolts coming out, Fantastic Four, Superman, all types of cool stuff. So if you want to stay tuned to that, remember to smash that like and subscribe button so y'all never miss a beat. Show us some love and leave us a stellar 5-star review wherever you catch this podcast. Go ahead and tap in with our homies Backstage OL. All the news that we get about movies, TVs, and everything is from Backstage OL. Our boy David could be here. Known Philly disciple,
Fanatic.
known Philadelphia acolyte could not be here tonight. Crazy. The one episode where we need him to be here, he's not here. But anyways,
Fuck Philly.
we'll spread the word about our podcast.
From the Hop on Rivals, who'll be there.
All right. spread the word about our podcast and YouTube channel far and wide. Share it with y'all's friends and family. Y'all's support means the entire world to us. Tap in with our homie AZ at twitch.tv/Tari5. He's got some cool stuff going on there on the Twitch and on the YouTube at Tari5. He's got the
Streets are saying the new content is coming out for him.
Streets saying new content is coming out.
Streets saying new videos dropping.
Bro,
That's what the streets are saying.
Yeah.
He's cooking something diabolical.
We are the streets.
It me on the streets.
And until next time, you guys go ahead and stay awesome. Keep tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next episode of the Cinestro Core.
We're the kings of the screen, yeah. Cinestro Core, we're the dream, yeah. New episode Saturday afternoon. We in your ear, that comic book crew. More good it takes what we do.